Nudity is only allowed at work if you're acting.
Most people in real life button up their shirts from the top down, but cartoon characters always button up their shirts from the bottom up.
In about 120 years, the world will be occupied by an entirely new set of humans.
Some men will only receive flowers at their funeral.
A lot of people talk about how most action films have male protagonists, but no one talks about how most comedy films have male protagonists.
We usually think intelligent people are difficult to understand, but stupid people are often much less understandable.
When you send a package on a ship, it's cargo. When you send a package in a car, it's shipping.
It's considered risky and dangerous to meet up with online friends, but it's socially acceptable to use dating apps.
Marriage is one of the only things you hope ends in death.
Smart people are often wrong, but what makes them smart is that they correct themselves when proven wrong.
Tobacco companies kills their best customers, while condom companies kills their future customers.
The most popular topping on pancakes and waffles is the blood of a maple tree.
Shapes don't have opposites.
The greatest barber can never have the greatest cut.
At the end, all that matters is whether you live the life the way you want it or not, excluding money, fame, recognition, etc.
We have a movie about the creation of weapons that killed hundreds of thousands of people, yet we complain about having 2 naked people in it.
Before the age of dictaphones and recordings, most people lived their lives without ever truly hearing the voice that others heard when they spoke.
The internet wasn't really announced. It just sorta came into existence.
In limbo, raising the bar is the same thing as lowering the bar.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts. A cooling fan is a heat-generating component.
Guilty pleasures are usually something you have no reason to be ashamed of.
Your entire body exists to keep your brain alive.
As a short person, almost every desk is a standing desk.
Everyone has problems, but it's usually easier to have relatable problems.
The invention of mirrors skyrocketed our sense of ego. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you liked this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Facts. This podcast gives you interesting tidbits of information to impress your friends, family, and colleagues with. So get smarter in less than 10 minutes a day. Just search for Daily Facts in your podcast app or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.